Building the future, one innovation at a time. Hello, wonderful attendees. I'm your host, Dalvinder Kaur from Lovely Professional University. Get ready to dive into today's topic, that is Fireside Chat, Civil Engineering. Before we proceed further, allow me to introduce the experts of the day, Dr. Anoop Bharadwaj, Assistant Professor, ADC and HOD, School of Civil Engineering, Lovely Professional University. He holds a BE from Thapar University, a master's from IISc Bangalore, and a PhD from Roorkee. His research focuses on high-speed railways, grounds, improvement, and more. Dr. Bharadwaj has published 7 papers in reputed journals and conferences. So I would like to introduce the alumni also in this webinar. Miss Aditi Thakur, construction associate at Adayad, Delhi. She started her career as a cost consultant in quality surveying, earning 3 promotions and undergoing a 3 months training in New York in 2017 with experience in preparing cost estimates, training and leading term. So now I would like to introduce Mr. Basant Kumar Pandit, Achiever 2024, Site Engineer, AI, Rakha Group, Abu Dhabi, UAE. He is currently working as a draftsman for AI Rakha Group in Dubai, a position he has held since November 2023. So now I would like to introduce Mr. Manik Atri, first year student of BTech Civil Engineering. He completed his 10th and 12th grades at Kendriya Vidyalaya, Jyotipuram. After clearing the LPU nest, he earned a scholarship to study at Lovely Professional University. So now I would like to introduce the admission nominee also in this webinar, Dr. Loveleen Kumar Bhagi, Associate Professor in the field of Mechanical Engineering. With over 20 years of teaching experience, his vast knowledge and expertise will surely pave the path for attendees, offering valuable information and study abroad programs in the field of sciences. And now I hand over the thanks to Dr. Anoop Bharadwaj, and it would be an absolute delight to listen from him. Over to you, Dr. Anoop.
Uh, Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for a wonderful introduction. On our behalf of School of Civil Engineering, I would like to welcome all the panel members, especially Mr. Vasant, who I remember very fondly and dearly. Okay, because because he just passed out in this session, and especially my special thanks to Ms. Aditi Thakur because Geeta ma'am especially told me that she had some prior commitments, not prior commitments, I would say some emergency commitments that she had to, but somehow she managed uh, some time from her schedule. So special thanks to Aditi for being here. And I think Manik is having some issues in joining. So as soon as he'll join, so we'll include him also in the session. So, so on a formal note, I welcome you all. I'll start with Basant. So Basant, how are you, Basant?
Good, sir. Good.
Nice to hear. So how's the heat there in Dubai? Because here in India we are having a lot of issues.
Same like as in India, sir. Temperature is rising day by day.
Yeah, and you are working in Al Rakha Group in Dubai. Is one of the most famous construction firms in civil engineering. So
Yes,
how's your experience of being there?
absolutely fine, sir. Absolutely fine. After getting placement in Al Rakha Group, some negative thought are there, no doubt at all, as being a means recent graduate a student. But yes,
Right.
after joining here, that fear has gone away very far away.
That's what happens when you join your job for the first time. All the negative misconceptions that you usually have, how you will be outside and how you will manage. So like it always helps, right? Okay, so Aditi, hi Aditi, how are you?
Hi, sir. I'm good. Thank you. I'm doing great.
Okay, Aditi. So how are you feeling today?
I'm great, sir. Honestly speaking, connecting with LPU no matter how am I connecting it always gives me a pleasure. So thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's really nice to see you here. Okay. So Aditi, as our almost a perfect alumni, I would say. So I would ask you the most obvious question: do you miss college? Hello, Aditi. I think she is having. Hello, Basant, can you hear me? Yeah, Aditi, can you
Hello.
hear me?
Yes, sir. Now I can hear you. Sorry, it was just the electricity. Sorry for
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. So, okay, yeah. So, where are you currently right now?
So right now, I work from home. So currently, I am located at my home itself, which is Himachal Pradesh.
Okay, I'm also from Himachal Pradesh.
Great to
Yeah,
know.
yeah. So, Aditi, yeah, I was saying, like, I just want to ask you firstly, the most obvious question: how often and how much you miss the college and the college days?
Honestly speaking, there's not even a single second when we don't miss our college. And like I have during my times, we were 600 students at that time. Among that, I at least knew 400 people. Among those 400 people, I'm still in contact with 100 of them.
Nice. So I think we should make you our alumni coordinator because you have such an excellent network as well. No, it's great to know. It's great to know that. Fine,
So
fine.
we
Yeah,
always meet,
those.
we always on the calls, we always talk. It's always amazing.
Yeah. It is. It is. This college is always amazing. I miss my college days very, very fondly. That is why I think I ended up being a teacher because I love college that much. I just love the environment of being in a college, being around students, and all those things. So Aditi, my first question for you on a formal grounds. So I like to ask you that if you look back in LPU, do you remember any specific projects or any courseworks, okay, or certain activities that you feel you had the most significant impact on the career trajectory in civil engineering? Okay, before you answer this, I would like you to explain what your current designation is and what your profile currently entails in civil engineering. Just for our
Okay.
audience sake. Of course, I know what you do, how you do, and I would understand it most than any of the audience. But still,
Yes, definitely. So start with how actually it started. So I got placed from LPU itself in 2015, and
Mhm.
it was an organization based in US. So they wanted to start their first office in India, and they hired at least 5 people. Among those people, four of us, and we were good friends in the college. We are still good friends. We were from the civil background, and one was from the mechanical background. So the profile actually I ended was a cost consultant, which is the core part of quantity surveying. So quantity surveying is really an amazing field, and I would say for the civil engineers who wants to avoid going outside in the site,
Mm.
quantity surveying is the field, especially the pre-contract side of the construction, which I dealt with throughout my career. So I started
Right.
as a cost consultant in the quantity surveying, and then recently, not recently, it has been a year now, I little bit switched from that office, and currently I am working in a tax firm. Although it's a tax firm, I'm still doing the civil engineering task because I'm still preparing the estimates, but these estimates are for the building which has already been constructed, and then I have to check their like we call it the life of the building, then saving the tax. So all those things which I had studied in civil
Yeah.
engineering about the life
Right.
expectancies, how to make estimate, all those things are still getting utilized. And then I have built my career in this.
Okay. Nice. It's amazing. Who taught you cost estimation and quantity surveying? Let me ask you.
Honestly speaking, quantity surveying wasn't even at that time. It wasn't even a subject. Now I know it's getting more and more popular, and every universities, and I know LP even has it.
Yeah.
At that time, we didn't have quantity surveying, but we did have estimation and now answering to your question, the course, I would say it was the estimation which actually and really, really affected me. And I think to me it was taught by ma'am. It was taught by one of our former HODs.
Okay.
She was really amazing in teaching so many subjects. She had taught us estimation. And in my all, like, it has been 9 years I have been working in this industry. The first course which actually like from the beginning I have been doing was the estimation. So it was the basic which I have studied pretty well in the college. It was taught to me pretty well in the college, and then I utilized it. Apart from that, like all the constructions, you always require the basic knowledge of structural engineering as well
Right.
as the geotech engineering.
Right.
These are the two other subjects which totally helped me out. Like, as I told you, I have worked in the pre-contract side. So which
Hmm.
means if a building is going to construct in, let's say, 2030, a client will go to the architects right now, and architects will contact a consultant company like us right now. So
Right.
they'll
Right.
only have a rough idea, but that rough idea will be based on the geotech reports. It's really very, very important to
Hmm.
know how to read geotech reports, and it's nothing but all those practicals that we have done on the soil test and all those amazing things. That is the
Right.
first thing. And all those structural. I remember that we had been given so many assignments during my times related to the
Hmm.
structure, like designing a beam, designing a column, how to design a full building. All those basic concepts, all those calculations actually helped me throughout this career.
Nice, nice. Perfect, perfectly answered. I think you answered it better than my expectations. So it's a really detailed analysis. So I would suggest, yeah. So estimation. So previously, I think we used to have PERT and CPM, that subjects. Under that, you would read the estimation and the costing part. Now it is more distributed because of the industry inputs that we have. So based on that, and now we have 2 or 3 subjects which contribute to the domain that you are currently working on. So I would like to switch to Mr. Basant. Sorry, Basant, for keeping you waiting. Okay, but I'm sure you must be hearing what Aditi was saying, that if you want to be on a side, you should focus on quantity surveying and estimation.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
Right, right. So I know you have been working as a site engineer and you have been assigned the job of a draftsman. It's more of a designing kind of a thing. So I'll ask you mostly a similar type of a question. So what do you think, or which particular course or which particular area has helped you on site to gain the key skills or the insights that you have gained at LPU, which you think has contributed to your recent success?
Sir, I would like to thank LPU, all the faculties member and the teacher of Lovely Professional University. First of all, after joining here, sir, is a question of starting in my mind from the first semester itself, that how our curriculum has been designed. What is the reason behind it? First, we have to a strength of material, a structure analysis 1, a structure analysis 2. What is the reason behind it? Why not RCC first?
Right.
After joining here, I have realized that the people.
I think we just lost the connection with Mr. Basant. Okay, so I think in the meantime, let him join back. So Aditi, I'll come back to you again. So in what ways do you think that LPU has fostered a sense of community and collaboration among the students within the civil engineering program, and how that has influenced your professional network, which you clearly said that you are in contact with a lot of students. So how do you think LPU helped uh, in building that a sense of community and collaboration?
Honestly speaking, being in LPU is itself is a big deal, and I'll tell you why. Because like I belong to a very small town of Himachal, right? I've obviously have studied well here in a very good school, and I I were having a friends like from different districts of Himachal Pradesh, but at the end I was in a cocoon of a Himachal, right? But
Right.
the moment I stepped outside, especially into LPU, and I am sure not all the universities have that kind of exposure. I just from being an Himachali, I just entered into a college where I met people not just from all the states of India, but from outside of the India. And trust me, I still have friends from outside of India, which I met in LPU. So
Nice.
that was the first thing, being in a college where you're studying with national plus international students, and how LPU definitely helped me. Like from a very beginning, they will segregate you into small groups to do certain assignments or to do
Mhm.
small practicals. So the first key is to communicate with those people, right? Not everybody in LPU knows Hindi. Everyone,
Right.
the main key point here was the communication, that was to speak in English, and which was also a barrier, but LPU again helped in that. So the first point was that when we started doing our practicals with a group of different kind of people, that was the first key.
Right.
That was how we all got collaborated. Then second, the next thing, which, and obviously 4 years there was non-stop learning. But the next
Mhm.
point where I felt like that I was collaborating with the people, when I did a summer internship, and lastly when I did the capstone project. So
Right.
capstone project is like, it's not like that I'll be doing a capstone project just with my classmates. No, like as I told you, when I joined there were 600 people, so I chose random people from random states which had very different perspective, and we all clubbed together, and like we had a capstone related to the strength of the this cube of the concrete. So
Concrete.
we were testing that, yeah, and it took like 4 to 5 months. So working on a single goal, so we all divided our task, and it was really hell of fun because we had classes, we had our other things to do, but still we, selecting a chose from different group of people who has different classes, different times. We all were getting together for the one goal. It was first thing. It was really challenging to can connect everyone with the same time. Then focusing on our task. Okay, this time test has been failed. What next? Second cube test has been failed. What next? All
Mhm.
those hit and trial methods, it helped us in growing like our perspective in the regards of civil engineering. And also like when you will go outside, as Basant was saying, he'll meet new people, right?
Right.
Reading new people, dealing with new people, that was a different kind of a thing which I learned in the capstone. So I think in the
Right.
civil engineering, all these things which has already been assigned. And the last thing is, which is I am grateful for the LPU, is the soft skill classes.
Right.
Those classes teaching how to present yourself, how to give a presentation, how to communicate, what are the things you need to keep in mind when you are giving interview, when you are taking interviews, how to dress up, how to do your hair, everything. It has already been helped us. And all those
Right.
people who were there with me in the soft skills classes, as I told you, most of them started the organization with me. Other which
Mhm.
went apart, we still have a call. So that's how we all collaborated, and LPU was the key actually, how it all happened. So thank
Right.
you,
Right.
LPU, for this.
Yeah, LPU is also really appreciative that you hold uh, these details so high and dearly to yourself. Because, yeah, we do. Currently, we have a very first year students, second year students. They end up questioning, sir, why are we studying about how to dress up, how to walk, and how should we, your CV should be. Even in our college, we had soft skill classes where they tell you how to present, how to, behave in a particular manner, especially in an interview. So because like we have to focus on overall development of a student, not just on academic front. Okay, we are,
Exactly.
yeah, we have to focus on a holistic development of the students. Okay, so I think Basant has joined. Basant, can you hear me? Basant, you need to unmute yourself, I think. I can see he has joined.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Basant. Yeah. What happened?
So suddenly my system got stuck.
Okay. Yeah. So you were telling like what were the key skills or the insight that you gained at LPU and how it is helping you in achieving the success that you have as a recent graduate.
When the word comes a skill, it
Yes.
compromises both technical as well as non-technical. For grabbing those technical skills such as AutoCAD, StatPro, and as Aditi ma'am explained about quantity survey and estimation, for those various kind of software are there, as we know, Microsoft. So all are so achieving this all software learning process, we must should have some non-technical skills such as adaptability, feasible, punctuality, whole enthusiasm. So
Right.
these are those skills which I grab from Lovely Professional University, and which discussion was also going on right now. You said the first year and second year students start asking the question why we are studying PALs, why we are
Yeah.
studying PALs. What is the benefit of these courses? We are just wasting the time. No, absolutely not. This
Yes.
really
Because
plays very major role in professional life.
Right, because in a longer run, these are the things that will contribute to your personality and overall your development. So,
Abs-
Basant, yeah. So, Basant, let me ask you another question. That you have studied so many subjects in civil engineering. In civil engineering, you study around 40 to 50 subjects, where 30, 35 subjects are technical subjects, and then some non-technical subjects also. So, how do you plan to use the education that you have received from LPU, like you were mentioning about the softwares like StatPro, AutoCAD, or these some skills that you have gained? How you are planning to use that education and the experience from LPU so that you can have a meaningful impact in the field of civil engineering?
Yes, sir. As I was discussing about the designing, of course, in civil engineering, especially in civil engineering, by the faculties member and higher authorities of the School of Civil Engineering and all. The course has been designed in such a way so that you can not reside in only one designation that I have to do this, I have to be a structural engineer. So the course has been designed in such a way you can grab as many as or anywhere you can.
Right. So can you share any specific moment, Basant, or any project like Aditi mentioned? She remembered her capstone project very vividly, like during your time at LPU, where you feel that has boosted your growth and development as a civil engineer. Can you share any moment or particular time or particular semester? Okay, oh, at that particular time, I actually I growed as a civil engineer, which amplified your growth. Okay, now I know that I know something about civil engineering. You get that confidence once you, um, you know, probably I think,
Absolutely.
yeah, you get it after second, third year, usually when you read most of your core subjects.
Yes, because I will explain after third year, because we can say, sir, we are very unlucky that we have joined in third year offline classes. First 2 year we have study online.
Right.
So in first semester, in the very first semester, earlier starting of the first fifth semester, so third year, fifth semester, I have done a project of quantity survey, and I have finded the bill of, that is BOQ, bill of quantity of 56 block, that is a School of Civil Engineering, and 57 block, that is a School of Agriculture, in a School of Agriculture. I have finded the detailed bill of quantity, that how much amount of cement, and all the building material has been required to construct this building. Apart from this, as far as project is concerned, I have also finded the defects, which is very important, sir. Defects in those buildings 56 and building 57, as well as building 55 as well, a School of Mechanical Engineering. So these are the project, and the specific moment with regardless of the project is LPU is known for it that you should have some extracurricular activities such as One World, in which I have participated, One India, which has recently conducted in LPU. So these are the very, very key factor.
Okay. Coming back to you, Aditi, let me ask you, like, as you have progressed throughout your career, so how have you continued to stay connected with LPU and contribute to the growth of, uh, or have you ever connected with the current students of civil engineering?
Actually, yes. So not very recently, but I think 2 years ago. Yeah, it has to be around 2 years ago. So I conducted, I mean, like LPU asked me, obviously. So LPU asked me to conduct a online webinar just to give the students a vision. What are the different opportunities they can grab in future, or what are the things which are going to, they can expand their knowledge, or they can grab, or where they can have a very good opportunities. So it was around 80 to 90 students, and
Okay.
I spoke to around, I think, 60 minutes, I remember. So that was the one time when I actually connected with the students of LPU, which were pursuing civil, and most few of them, I think they even sent me their request on LinkedIn, just to know how it is going or how can I help them. So that was the one thing. And apart from them, I honestly speaking, like, you can leave LPU, but LPU cannot leave you. It's
Yeah,
like,
we have this saying going around for quite some years. It's very difficult to get a LPO out of you.
yeah, so it's really, really true. Like other day when Geeta ma'am asked me what was my registration number, it was on my tips. I didn't have to go back and check. It had
Uh,
that much impact. So I have been connected with LPU. The reason being, as I told you, when I started my career, it was like for the organization which has their first India office. And
mm,
after that, we came back to LPU. We recruited some other people. So since that, we have been recruiting people in my previous organization, and I just left, as I told you, I only left that like a year ago. And then,
okay,
like 4 to 5 years ago, I was the one who was actually conducting the exam within the LPU students for the civil engineering to recruit them, and I was
recruit.
interviewing them. So I have seen all different type of the student candidates, and I
Mm,
have interviewed them and recruited them. There were so many people who have been recruited through me, and I, after they joined my organization, I trained them, and it has been going like that since then. So I have been in contact with LPU. I think that's why I'm saying it has never left me.
Yeah, no. We do need alumni and do need a feedback. So I think it's a news for me that you have also came to the university for recruitment purposes also. So as a recruiter, what do you think? So I thought we were talking to alumni, but you are also a recruiter for our School of Civil Engineering. So I have to change the focus of my conversation a little bit just for my own personal input. That
Yeah.
as a recruiter, what do you think that students of a civil engineering or as a school of civil engineering, what we should focus on for future, basically, if they have to get placed in a better companies? Like,
Honestly
what is
speaking,
your overall experience?
yeah, honestly speaking, LPU has already done a wonderful job, because like
Mm,
we kind of impressed our managing director, and he asked us to go again to LPU, and he was
okay.
always has been impressed by the people we have hired so far. So I believe
Mm-hmm.
LPU is civil engineering department especially is already doing great. I don't think so. And like obviously there are always chances to learn, but as you already told me that you have started, you have increase the scope of the subjects. Like quantity surveying is a subject now, which is a
Yes,
great thing
yes,
because it was needed. It was
right.
needed, and it is the future of the civil engineering. But apart from that, I don't know whether it's already there or not. But I would say if you have started, I know there are so many software which we teach like AutoCAD, StatPro. But apart from that, if we can give students a little bit idea about the BIM, building information management,
BIM,
because
yes, we have
yeah,
started BIM. Now they are
that
studying BIM in two
that's
terms.
awesome. That's
Yes,
awesome
yes,
because I'm not aware of that, because that is the really, really focused area right now in the industry. Apart from that, if we can teach them about the AI, like how AI
yes,
and civil engineering and how AI and construction, what are their benefits, what are their drawbacks, how can a candidate can outstand if everyone is, if everyone is learning AI, how can they can be different. So there are these kind of opportunities which are coming. Apart from that, I would say 3D printing and
yes. Aditi, we have started introduction to AI, ML,
awesome.
artificial intelligence, machine learning, and we also have a subject on 3D printing as well.
And sustainability, that renewable energy sources, they should be taught as a separate subjects. Because when
Yes,
I studied, I remember I studied it like under the environmental engineering, but then
right,
I keep myself updated. So I, like, when you are in the industry, you keep going and enroll yourself into the different webinars, seminar,
right, right.
so I kind of enrolled myself in those kind of a thing. So it came to my attention, okay, oh, this is the future, this is what we are looking for. Because in future we all will be needing this green engineering, making green
Yes.
roofs, green walls, and or making our planet beautiful and green. So I think these are the future of civil engineering anyway, as a civil engineer and in the field itself. And these are the subjects if help you has, as I told you, if you guys has already started it, that's really
Yeah,
amazing. It
so
means
we have started and it's been I think 3 years already running, and I think Basant can share that. I think probably Basant has gone through the same program scheme that I'm talking about, where we have introduced these subjects. So Basant, can you share your experience on the subjects that we are talking about? Or have you gone through that scheme, or these scheme got implemented after you left?
No, sir, as far as you talked about 3D printing, it was in 8th
Yes.
semester. It has been
Okay.
recently completed by a student who was in LPU campus itself, but I was doing
Okay.
job here. So 3D
Acha,
printing
acha.
was there. Machine
Right.
learning was not introduced in my term. Right now, I
Okay.
don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. 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 No, no, no. We have introduced. Now I think we have
It's
increased
great.
the
It's
input,
great.
because civil engineering you need to have IT input also. Okay.
And
yeah.
one
So
Aditi ma'am is talked about AI, sir. Very, very important.
yes, yes, AI,
Yes.
artificial intelligence. So it's a common subject, and we name it as Introduction to Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning in Civil Engineering. So that is how we are running that subject.
Yes.
So yeah. So Basant, let me ask you another question. So what role do you believe that your ongoing learning and professional development will play in your career advancement after graduating from LPU? Like whatever you have learned in LPU, how do you think it is going to help you in professional development first? I think that you answered previously, but in a career advancement, like how you are going to uh, advance in your career, because I'm sure you don't like you want to progress in your career, right? So how do you think that whatever you have gained from LPU, how do you think that can advance your career, and how the course scheme or the courses that you have studied, how they are complementing or will be contributing to your advancement?
Okay. Sir, as I have talked earlier about that the course has been designed by LPU was really fantastic. But yes, at the certain point of time, some changes should be there. As I have discussed with the concerned authorities that we are discussing about with HOS at that time, was when I was in 6th semester, sir, that foundation engineering, that is geotechnical, that should be compulsory. It should not
Right.
be elective.
Yes, yes, yes. So
That is
we have
has been,
implemented,
forms
yeah,
has
we have
been come
already
that.
implemented that change.
Oh, that's great, sir. That's great.
Yes,
That's
yes, yes,
really
yes.
great. Because I am realizing that these are the very, very key factor in further success in civil engineering, especially.
Right, right, right. So we have introduced, so previously there was a discussion where due to certain changes in the scheme and due to industry input, okay, there was,
And one more thing is, sir, that is Revit software. It
yes,
should be in BTech. I think it is in MTech, but it should be in BTech, sir. It should be
no,
in
yeah,
BTech.
that is there, but see, in BTech only student has a certain understanding. So Revit, mostly we have a workshop mode started where student can go for a workshop and they can do that workshop. It is
Because
sponsored
these
by,
are the bunches of software, sir, whose demand is in peak in the market, in current scenario of the market. These are the
right,
bunch
right.
of the software. Yeah.
That is for sure, Basant. I totally agree with you. So, Basant, let me ask you a final question. So, how do you plan to uh, give back to LQ and support future generation of civil engineering as alumni?
In a simple statement, I will say, sir, LPU has really given me personally many things. I will be always contact with LPU. Apart from this, I will say that in LinkedIn itself, I have more than 10 students. I am talking about my junior, not about my
Right,
senior
right.
or my classmate. I am talking about my junior who is still pursuing his first year or second year, or might be is in third year.
Hmm.
So I am contact with them. They sometimes they are asking the question that how we
Right.
can do it, how we
Do
can do
this.
it.
So
So
you
I
have,
am,
so I think you have taken up an
yeah,
unofficial role of
absolutely.
mentoring students, because I know we are living in a world of social media and students. The moment you contact with any student, immediately they'll find you on LinkedIn or on Instagram or Facebook. So
Yes,
I
sir.
think that the younger generation, they are more curious about being on social media and very
Absolutely.
knowledge craving people, right? So yeah,
Some
so
of
I
the
think
example are there, sir, that you are
uh,
talking about.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. So that is there. So okay, so Aditi, I'll also ask you a final question, because we have our limited time. So can you share any? Okay, so it's a two-part question. So can you share me what is the biggest opportunity that we have as a civil engineering in the industry in coming years? That's part A, and part B would be. So part B I'll ask later. So first, yeah. So what do you think will be the biggest opportunity for civil engineers in future, because we know that demand of civil engineering is rising.
Definitely, you already said it well, sir. Actually, this we live in a very developing
Aditi,
yeah. Am I audible now?
yes, yes, yes.
I'm sorry. It's just that the weather here just changed. It's like full of storms, so electricity is just wending out. It's just power
No,
cut.
no, it's fine.
I'm really sorry for
It's
this.
nah, it's fine. It's
Yeah.
common problem, so it can happen anywhere.
Yeah. So as I was telling that we have actually in India we have a benefit that we are still a developing country, which means construction is still going to be like it's going to be there all around. And being a
Right.
civil engineer, as we all know, and I'll talk about from the vast to the detail. So as a civil engineer, we all know we have numerous opportunity. One can think that I should be only do something related to structure engineering, which will, which will be designing or constructing two phases again. Someone can decide, okay, I'll opt for geotechnical engineering, which will again, there are so many things even under geotechnical reports. Like just not
Right.
report, there are so many things, different type of inspections, different type of audits, different type of construction, which are during construction, you require different type of soil engineers, geotech engineers, right? That's a different thing. Then someone can opt for, roadways, someone can opt for railways, someone can opt for bridge construction, someone can opt for marine construction. So these are the vast fields which I'm telling you. And we have, given the fact that a person has an exposure in the LPU, and as you just told me how you are preparing a student, honestly speaking, they all have a very good opportunity. And apart from that, if I just talk about the quantity surveying, because I have expertise in that, to be
Yeah, that's
honest.
fine.
And quantity surveying, and even Basant is pursuing, if I'm not wrong, even he's also pursuing the quantity surveying, maybe in the construction phase or the post phase. Basant, if I'm not wrong, did you get a chance to meet with Ankit Garg? Because he was my batchmate, and he joined Alarakha at that time, and I joined this organization back then. So coming to the point, quantity surveying is itself is a very big, vast field, and it has, you won't believe it, like in Delhi NCR, with the hub of uh, industries, there is a scarcity of people right now, especially
Right.
the quantity survey people. Reason being, in the COVID, there were so many things were going on in the COVID, so people
Mm.
has somehow changed their fields from civil engineering to other. So
Others,
right
right.
now, those industries aren't even able to find a quantity surveyor. So
Mm.
it is a very good field right now. In the quantity surveying, as I told you, it's divided into three parts. Pre-contract, that's a totally different. Construction phase, that is totally different. And then post-construction phase, which is a totally
Right.
different. And if
Mm.
you are a quantity surveyor, you can work for a client side, you can work for a contractor side, you can work for a consultant side. So you can see these are different firms. Apart from
Right.
this, we have PMCs, right? We have these project management fields, which has again a totally different scenario, and even people are so much required over there. This project management field, it needs a person who is very good at that, the subject you just told me earlier, PERT, CPM, using that Primavera, because it requires how you are
Mm.
scheduling your projects,
Right.
how you are saving, how you are dealing with the money, how you're gonna save, how much you're gonna save, all those kind of a things. So being a civil engineer, I really think that anyone who is a civil engineer actually has a very good scope, because people somehow had shifted towards their CSC sides. They think that
Mm.
they have a very good money over there. I'm not denying the fact, it's not the fact. But once you have a good experience being a civil engineer, trust me, you can earn as much as they are earning right now. It just depends how much caliber you have, how much ability you have, how you are showcasing it. It's just a matter of a time. So
Right. Right.
I really believe that anyone who is pursuing civil engineering has a very good opportunity in the
Yeah.
coming years.
Aditi beautifully depicted that we have a lot of scope. We have a tie-up program with L&T also, so where the employees of L&T they come to School of Civil Engineering, and they are currently enrolled in a graduate program. So it's they are diploma employers. So when I interact with them, so I talk to them like what's the demand of the market, like how much it is and how things are going. So they always say, sir, like there's a lot of demand in this in the industry, and they have also told me that if you need anyone to place your students, so you just call us up because we can get them placed, because there is a lot of growing demand of civil engineering, because people they just got shifted to CS and
Yeah,
IT post COVID period, but and they forgot
yeah,
like still there are many fields, and obviously in civil engineering like you earn money with experience, right? So that is
definitely.
there.
Yes.
Okay, so that was the opportunity, and the part B of that question was what do you think uh, is the biggest problem or a threat for civil engineering in a future that we should be aware of, or that we should need to address, or we should need to take care of?
Honestly speaking, you have already mentioned that you have already took care of everything. I don't know what else I can, else I can add on. But as I told you that I keep attending few seminar, and most of the time I hear one thing, which is like everyone, every every country, every state wants to construct these sustainable buildings or
Okay,
sustainable infrastructure, I would say.
right.
So getting that awareness, going through the studies, what are sustainable building, what are sustainable infrastructures, what we can add, how we can add, because that's the future for sure. And that's the
Mm,
challenge right now, because like LPU or many other universities which has already been built, and I know LPU keeps on growing, it keeps on adding like people. Like in my time, I remember there were so many people of my batchmates or just a senior to us, they had their they did their summer internship within the LPU when there were some buildings were getting constructed. So
right.
LPU itself, I know it's keep growing, and I'm sure it has so many, like in the auditorium there was those green planters. So LPU has already started building that, but there are
Right.
so many smart cities, big cities which has it's just a concrete jungle, and now everyone is thinking how we can convert this concrete jungle into green jungle.
Agreed. Right. Right.
So that is the main impact
Uh,
which is going to be there in the future. We need to
okay.
start thinking
Mm,
for that.
in that
I
particular
think,
direction.
yeah, that's a particular area, because that was the one thing, and it also related to that's a different subject, but it somehow correlated the waste management thing. That is the
Right.
another subject area, because we still see that rivers are not getting cleaned properly, or we are still throwing our all those garbage just outside. So that is actually a subject, and there are so many PhD scholars, they are getting together just to think, coming up with a plan how to do that. So that is the another field which is a challenge right now. It's going to stay a challenge for next couple of years, but after that it's gonna settle. So that is a challenge for a civil engineer, and we can turn this challenge into opportunity, honestly speaking.
Sure, sure, sure. Basant, do you want to add something to it?
Sir, I have to ask a question from Aditya, ma'am.
Yeah, sure, sure. Go ahead.
Ma'am, which software you are using, ma'am?
Well done, well asked question, Basan. If I'm not wrong, UA is currently, am I audible?
Yeah.
UA is using, most of the UA is using Costex. And even I was using Costex. Currently, I'm using on-screen takeoff, which is mostly is used in US. It's not that popular in the east side or the Middle East part, but Costex is the main software which I'm sure you are aware of. You are already using it. And if you are not using it, then you should, because in UAE, in Dubai, there are so many companies. I'm telling you this because so many Middle East companies has contacted me to teach them this software, or if I know software, they want me to kind of do a freelancing job for them. That how can, because this is a software which is getting popular in India now, but was popular in UAE. So Costex is the answer, and right now on screen takeoff, these are the two softwares.
I was just waiting that Costex you will elaborate. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, okay. So I think we had a very, very interactive chat. Especially my thanks it goes to Aditi. Thank you for wonderfully interacting with us and our audience, and taking out time from your busy and scheduling day. And the same thanks it goes to Basant. Thank you so much. It was a brilliant interaction with you. You gave insight to the current scenario also, as well as the future scenarios also. So I'm really, really thankful for you guys. And I would love to meet you guys in person. So hopefully we'll have some uh, interaction or some plan where we can call off all the alumni from previous batches. So thank you on the behalf of civil engineering. Thank you, Aditi. Thank you, Basant.
Thank you.
Over to you, Ravinder ma'am.
So much. Thank you so much once again, Dr. Anup, Ms. Aditi, and Mr. Basant. So it was wonderful watching you talking on civil engineering in depth. And now I would request to the admission nominee, Dr. Lavleen Kumar Bhagi, to be on the screen. Over to you, Mr. Dr. Lavleen. Unmute yourself, Dr. Lavleen.
Yeah, very good afternoon, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. You can continue.
Right, ma'am. Very enlightened discussion I have heard, Dr. Anup, sir.
Hello, Lavleen sir.
Yeah. Am I audible, Anup, sir?
Yes, clear,
Okay,
loud and
right.
clear.
Right. And regarding the BTech, this civil engineering department we have in LPU, we have total 9 different programs in LPU. Like from diploma, we have 2 different disciplines in diploma. Like one is diploma regular, another one is diploma lateral. Then we have BTech programs, and then after BTech civil engineering, we have MTech programs also. Further,
Right.
after MTech, we have PhDs also. So if I combine in terms of number, I can say the total 9 programs we have, and along with this one is BTech construction technology, that is a lateral entry program, and it is specially offered to the L&T diploma holders only. So we have very you can say very good you can say number of students in this program, L&T program. And furthermore, based upon in the diploma, this is basically after 10th student can go for the diploma program, and in the diploma there is a no test is there, only we require 10th marks. And for BTech we have the eligibility criteria is basically student has to qualify LPU Nest. We have our own test, the name is LPU Nest or CUET, either qualify LPU Nest or CUET. And students should have done you can say 12th class with physics, chemistry, mathematics, and English. These should have studied in that 12th, and should have minimum 60% marks. After meet these eligibility criteria, then only student is eligible for BTech program, BTech civil engineering we can say. And another program we have in BTech, that is 2+2 international credit transfer. In this 2+2 international credit transfer means 2 years at LPU, 2 years at abroad universities, and then at the end student will get the degree from the foreign university. Total duration of the program will be 4 years. Furthermore, I want to share my screen and show you how you can check the details of any particular program on our website. Just give me a second. Okay, first I'll show you the rankings and placement. I hope screen is visible.
Yes, screen is visible. You can continue, Dr.
Right, ma'am. Right. Okay. Okay, very first is we have a NAAC grade, that is A++, with score of 3.68 on the 4-point scale. NAAC A++ accreditation we have, and it is the highest score in first cycle of accreditation among all government and private universities. And in the NAAC, the assessment is basically depend upon 4 criteria like curricular aspect, teaching, learning, research, innovation and extensions, infrastructure and learning, student support and progression, then governance, leadership and management, and then institutional value and practices. So these are the 4 criteria on which NAAC generally grades any institute or university. Further, if you go to this NBA BTech civil engineering program, is accredited by NBA also, and we can say over here you can see this the BTech Civil Engineering is under accredited, and it is being accredited for academic year 2024-25, 2025-26, and up to this 27. So this way accreditation is being there. Another accreditation we have in the School of Management, that is ACBSP, and this is accreditation is basically from USA. And another approvals we have, like UGC approval we have, and our distance education programs also been approval by UGC. And then we have NCTE approval also, and this NCTE approval is for basically for education programs like BEd, MEd programs, BSc BEd, like this education programs we have. Then other approvals we have, like PCI, that is Pharmacy Council of India. This approval is generally required for pharmacy programs like you can say Bachelor of Pharmacy. Then we have Council of Architecture approval, that is COA, Bar Council of India, All India Council for Technical Education, and then ITPI, and then Indian Association of Physiotherapists, and then Punjab State Council for Agriculture Education. So these are the approvals we have. And memberships we have Association of Indian Universities, International Association of Universities, and Institute of International Education. And if I go to the placement over here, you can see our student got the package of 3 crore rupees, and in Germany. And the name of a student is Yashir M. And then we have another students got the package of 54.75 lakh rupees per annum in BTech CSC, BTech CSC honors. The various companies, Palo Alto, Google, Amazon, like this. These are the companies we have. So this is all about the the students placed in various companies. And if I talk about the how you are going to explore our website, I think website is visible or not? Accept website is visible.
No, sir, no.
No, okay.
No,
Right.
sir, website is not visible. You're talking
Right,
about.
right, ma'am, right.
Please share again.
Okay.
Yes, now visible. You can continue.
Right, ma'am. Okay. Okay, right now. So when you are going to search, if you are want to see the details of the program you are interested in, then first type lpu.in, then further go to the admissions, and under the admission tab, the various you can say subheadings are there, like get started overview, why LPU scholarships, study grant, education loan assistance, residential facilities, then transportation. Like these are the things you can check it out over here. And for the particular program, go to the after 12th undergraduate program. I'm going to take the example for BTech Civil Engineering. Then go to the regular programs, and over here the filter will open, and then you can apply the filter like your previous qualification and then the interested program. Like over here, qualification, previous qualification, suppose 12th class, then discipline, we have to select the discipline, and it is engineering. Under the engineering, we go to the program civil engineering, and under the civil engineering we have the BTech Civil Engineering and BTech 2+2 International Credit Transfer Civil Engineering. If I want to check it out the details for BTech Civil Engineering, then you just click over there and you can see the details from the eligibility to the program fee and how you are going to get admission in BTech Civil Engineering in LPU. So over here you can see the BTech Civil Engineering is NBA accredited program, and the eligibility criteria, it is to be, you should have minimum 60% aggregate marks in 12th class, with physics, mathematics, chemistry, and English. That means physics, mathematics, chemistry, and English, these four subjects you should have studied in your 12th class and should have passed in your 12th class. And overall marks should be equal to or more than 60% marks. And further, either you qualify LPNest or you qualify CUET or you qualify JEE mains. Okay, so any of these three tests you can qualify, and you will be eligible for BTech CSC program. Sorry, BTech Civil Engineering program. And furthermore, if you want to see what is the curriculum for BTech Civil Engineering students in our university, then you can also check from here that in the first semester, the student is going to study these subjects in the first semester, and these are the subjects student is going to study in the second semester. And similar way, second year, third year, and similar way, final year, you can check all the subjects. Along with these subjects, student can explore more on what are the engineering minors. That is the specialization. You can say that is the engineering approaches to environment and water technologies, or smart and sustainable infrastructure, or construction 4.0. So these are the engineering minors we are offering. Further language electives we have. So it depends upon your interest. You can go with this. Pathway electives, that means if you are interested to go to the corporate job, then accordingly you are going to study these subjects. If you are interested to go to the government jobs, then these are the subjects you are going to study. If you are select higher studies, then accordingly the list of the subject is there. And further, open minors, we have open minors also. Suppose any candidate or any student wants to pursue BTech Civil Engineering and also want to continue his hobby, then this is the very you can say innovative idea to get to pursue your hobby also. Like if you are just I show you over here. Suppose you are preparing for UPSC exam, then along with BTech Civil Engineering, you can opt the history subject, or you can study the history subject. Like operations, we have mathematics for programming. So these are the open minors. So that means another discipline subject you can easily study along with your BTech Civil Engineering study. So this is the, you can say, program fee and applicable scholarships. Like we have different type of categories, category 1, 2, and 3. Category 1 basically means either you got 95% or more in your 12th class, or you got JEE percentile equal to or more than 95 percentile, or you got category 1 in LPNest exam. So by this, you will get the scholarship benefit of 45%, and with 45% scholarship benefit, the applicable program fee will be 77,000 rupees per semester. And if you got next category of scholarship, then 40% scholarship you will be applicable is there, and then applicable program fees will be 84,000 rupees per semester. And for third, you can say scholarship category, 35%, and the applicable program fees will be 91,000 rupees per semester. Overall fees, if I talk about without scholarship, it will be 1,40,000 rupees per semester. And the criteria is to first go to our website. Like if you go to the website admit.lpu.in, you just open this website, and over there you have to register. You have to register first with your email ID, with mobile number, and with this you can say password, all the things in which discipline you are interested in. Then you have to click register now. And after going to register now, then our dashboard will open where you can apply for the LPNest exam. And after applying the LPNest exam, you have to book the slot, and then on the day you are going to book the slot, you have to appear. Our LPNest exam is being conducted in 2 modes. Either if you are interested in the remotely proctor exam, then you can give this exam from your home if you have all the infrastructure available with you. And if it has not been available, or you want to give the exam from the test center, then it's up to you. You can choose test center mode exam over there. And after qualifying exam, then you can have you can go with the admission. But now one thing we have added over here is that if you are interested in BTech Civil Engineering and you have not given this LPNest exam, no issue. First you book your seat and later you can give the exam, and you have to qualify the LPNest exam. Means you have to qualify the eligibility. So this way you can proceed with BTech Civil Engineering this discipline. And these are the schedules for the important dates. Like over here, the last date of admission is 15th of June. With this scholarship, the scholarship I have shown you over here, with this scholarship, the last date is 15th of June. So you need to book your seat on or before this. Date of entrance exam, this is for the, if you want to give the exam in this schedule, then it will be from 5th of June to 15th of June. Any slot you can book if it is available. And then your exam result will declare within, you can say, 3 days. And after that, within then your result will declare within 48 hours. Then after result declaration, within 3 working days, you have to book your seat. And the last date is 15th of June. And furthermore, you can see over here, both mode of exam is available, and you can check it out, the guidelines for the remotely proctored exam over here. So this is how you can see the detail of particular program like BTech Civil Engineering. And if you want to know more about the school of civil engineering, then you have to click over here, civil engineering, then the detail of the school will open, and from there you can see what is the school vision over here, what is the mission of the school is there, what are the achievements of the school, what are the happenings in the school. So all the relevant detail of the school you can go through from this page. Like over here, the mission we have, the mission of the school, like placements detail, what is the highest salary package, what is the average salary package, what is the how many offer letters our students got, and these are the students placed in various renowned companies, and these are the alumni we have. So then we have accreditations. So from here you can see the detail of the school. Like after 12th we have these programs, BTech Civil Engineering and BTech Civil 2+2 International Credit Transfer Program. After graduation, so these two MTech Masters level program we have. One is Structural Engineering, another one is Constructional Engineering. After post-graduation, PhD Civil Engineering we also have. After diploma, lateral entry program we have, that is BTech Civil Engineering. And after 10th, I have already been told you, that is Diploma in Civil Engineering we have. So from here you can see the various details, what is the school research, publications, patents in the civil engineering department. So all the relevant details you can get from this website.
Right.
So from my side, it's this. If you have any query, I'm glad to give the answer.
Thank you so much, Lavleen sir, for giving a detailed
Thank you, sir.
walk away, how to browse specific programs, and how to go about and visit the website for, especially for a School of Civil Engineering. It was a great insight. Thank you so much, sir. And I think Dalvinder ma'am, over to you.
Thank you so
for
much.
this.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lavleen, Dr. Anoop, Mr. Basant, and Ms. Aditi. As we come to the end of this webinar, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our experts for sharing their valuable insights and expertise with us. Your presence, enthusiasm, and active participation have made this experience truly special. Hopefully, the attendees found this webinar to be valuable and will be able to utilize the information for better decision making regarding your admission. If anyone wants to access this webinar again, they can visit our website, that is lpu.in, or can be accessed on YouTube also. Stay connected with us for future webinars. Until we meet again, with the permission of my seniors, I would be signing off this webinar. Take care and goodbye. Have a beautiful day.